A few years ago, I was completely lost. No direction, no purpose, not even ambitions. Most of my time was spent partying, traveling, playing video games, and distracting myself from reality. When I was 18, I lost my father to cancer, and when I was 25, I lost my mother as well. I'm 28 now, and for the past 2.5 years, I've been rebuilding my life through discipline. I grew up here in Zagreb. My mom was the best mom in the world, and my father was an incredibly successful businessman. Looking back, my life was very easy. I never really had to worry about anything. My parents provided me everything that I wanted. I was always into sports at a young age. I found myself in the gym aged 16 and a half years old. I just liked it and kept going. I enrolled university at age 18. During the start of the second semester, my father passed away. And that was the one of the first very hard moments when life really did hit me in a way that it changed drastically in a not so good way. I was just very, very young and I didn't know how to deal with this. I just felt completely lost. Firstly, I dropped out of the university. I couldn't even focus on anything. I tried again the following year, but I just couldn't stand myself sitting there studying something I really wasn't interested in just for the sake of having a diploma. Shortly after, I dropped out again, didn't have a care for anything education related at all. I felt like I was just getting a signature on a paper, no real knowledge or experience. Shortly after, most of the time I was spending in the gym, going out with friends, which as well escalated very fast, where I was going out every single weekend, Friday, Saturday, sometimes even in the middle of the week. I was just distracting myself with cheap pleasures, and there was pretty much no real purpose. I just wanted to have fun and distracting myself from the pain I was experiencing within myself. Once COVID hit, I was figuring out what should I be doing as I had the freedom. I have the opportunity and I just couldn't find myself anywhere. The lifestyle I was living had no direction and it was going very downhill. So at the start of 2020, I enrolled fitness university and got my license as a certified fitness coach, fitness instructor. I was about 7 years into fitness and bodybuilding. It felt very, very easy for me. Right after that, I even went to another education where I got real experience with other very successful coaches. While under their supervision, I was coaching their clients. In late 2022, I moved neighborhoods and had a completely fresh chapter of my life and just create a new lifestyle. Then, right after moving in and establishing everything, my mother got very, very sick. It came down to the point where she would be getting very weak. I knew something was terribly, terribly wrong. Just as the year started, early in January 2023, she was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. She started using chemotherapy. She ended up reacting badly. I was with her the whole time. She ended in hospital. I saved her life and I felt such immense pain and worry, and I just dedicated myself to do the best thing I can to support her. In hospital, she managed to recover, but she came home and she was unable to take care of herself. The last time she ended up in hospital, she actually passed away the night after that. And this pain, what it did to me, when I got the call that she passed away, I was feeling so many emotions, so many things. This pain literally changed my personality and after she dedicated her life to provide for me and give me full freedom, I promised myself, my father, and her, I will become the best version of myself. This is a constant process, but this is where I dedicated myself to succeed in everything I dedicate myself to do, to make them proud and myself proud. At this time, I also enrolled London School of Public Relations. I dedicated myself to finish this, which I did, and after that, to figure out what exactly am I going to do. At that time, I was watching YouTube videos and reels and getting some business ideas. Shortly, I found this guy Brian Tracy and Jim Rohn. This is a short clip of him right here.
And I had one of the greatest lessons I ever learned, and I'm about to share it with you. This will be worth the price of being here today if you can capture what I'm about to share with you. Here's what Mr. Schultz said. Set a goal to become a millionaire. And he said, here's why. For what it will make of you to achieve it. And I got one of the greatest classes in one sentence I've ever received in my life. Set a goal that'll make you stretch that far. For what it will make of you to achieve it. What a brand new reason for setting goals. And here's why. The greatest value in life is not what you get. The greatest value in life is what you become. Everything changed for me when I understood this philosophy. Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. That's the simple philosophy that changed my life forever starting age 25. If you work hard on your job, you can make a living, which is fine. If you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune, which is super fine. I didn't mind working hard on my job, but things didn't seem to change that much. Then I started working hard on myself to qualify. So let me put it in a philosophical phrase now. This is worth the price of whatever it costs for you to be here today. Here it is. Success is something you attract. Success is not something you pursue. It's something you attract by becoming attractive. And the whole scope of this we call now personal development. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. If you can multiply your value by 3, by 5, you can easily multiply your income by 3, by 5, by 10. But the key to doing it is to work hard on yourself.
Jim Rohn is one of the biggest influences on me. Just watching these videos had an enormous impact on myself. I never even set any goals in my life before, and I didn't know what personal development was all about. So I actually started reading very intensively. I started with most of these, a few more here, and then some of my favorite ones. Pretty much personal development became an obsession. I would recommend these 3 for pretty much any man that found a purpose or gave himself a goal. The first one should be Think and Grow Rich. I will not give you any clues. You should read it, you should understand it, and you should reread it again. Now on to the second book that really made the biggest impact as it changed my whole lifestyle, The 5 a.m. Club. What is the magic of waking up at 5 a.m.? And the third book, it's in Croatian, but it is Outwitting the Devil. This one is a wake-up call. Anybody who reads it will definitely become much more conscious about what exactly is going on in today's world. And I have to add in just one more. For all the starters who actually want to create new healthy habits in a very easy way, you should firstly understand how do you create these habits. Inspiring, very easy to read, and this should actually be the first one if you're getting into reading. This is gonna make everything else much easier. I think it's more than 30 books, maybe 35 in these 2.5 years. It just inspired me, gave me some insight, very good ideas, just built another level of mindset and thinking. In 2024, in May, I started doing online fitness coaching to combine with personal trainings. Coaching itself is something that I really aspire to do. It just makes me really, really happy, and I feel happy when I see progress of others, and I really seek to inspire and motivate others with this story. So I want to create an enormous positive impact on the whole society. I don't see any end on this. Fitness is just a start, and it's more of a mindset of what you're actually building. My ambitions lead me to create a version of myself that's gonna be a such enormous success in all areas of life, where I will be a life coach. Not just fitness, not mindset, but a true life coach. I found something I really love. I love helping other people. I want to help even more people, and I want to let everybody know, if you set a goal and you move towards it, there will be definitely setbacks and many things that are gonna try to stop you. Life can change very quickly, and you don't know the backstory of each person, of what they're going through in their lives, no matter how young, how old, or how beautiful life from the outside can look. We all have internal battles. No matter how hard it gets, do the best thing you can and don't stop. Small victories over time will lead to magnificent results, which will end up creating the best version of yourself. The pain I went through could have destroyed me, but instead it woke me up and it forced me to become someone very different, someone stronger. This is my story, and this chapter is really just a beginning.